Laxmikant, you're playing in the ISL for the last 10 years. तुझ्या मतान कितें चेंजीस जाले? How developed is the league according to you? What sort of a challenge it is now than it was in your first season?
I mean, before the ISL was 3 months, but now after recently it started it's all like full season. So the development is there. You can see that progress it's year by year it's happening, and I think future also it will keep improving.
As a goalkeeper, how do you prepare? And you have seen what has happened in the past. You are now looking really good, confident. We've seen you improve. So तुझे developments होता
Yeah,
कशे
my
जाले?
developments, I mean, the goalkeepers always improve as the year passes. I mean, you get matured. So that's what whatever with the experience I learned, I'm trying to do my best now, and hopefully I'll keep doing that.
But did you see any difference in your second stint with FC Goa compared to the first one? What are the changes you see in your own game and in the way you approach the matches?
I mean, before also, I was confident, but certain things changed since I was in low confidence then. But now, I learned through my experience. I know what situation I have to do what, and then with that, year by year, I'm trying to improve myself, and this helps me to do best in my.
You said earlier that goalkeepers improve with age. Goalkeepers also become much more mature. Are you more confident now or more mature in handling pressure situations compared to the past?
Yeah.
How do you look at it?
Yeah, I am. I mean, as you grow, you learn, the things because you are going through that same thing again and again, and you know which ball will come where, what. And so with that experience, it's good for the keepers to improve.
After the injury, you are making a comeback this season. So how much it is challenging coming from the injury back in the FC Goa number one coaching?
I mean, injuries always it's stops you from doing what you do your best. I mean, but after 1 year, I was out, and I was always focused to come back as strong as possible. And then it's about the confidence, how you come back, what confidence you get, and then just do your best.
We are thinking of the number one goalkeeper this season for the FC Goa when you joined the UFC.
It's not about number one, it's about how you perform. It's about the situations, what situation I have. I will fight for my position, whatever it is. Wherever I go, I have to fight. It's not nobody will tell you first, you are first keeper, second keeper. So when you perform on the training, you will get the opportunities in your group.
In the 3 matches, are you satisfied with your performance?
Not, I am satisfied, but I want to improve because it's always there room for improvement, and I know the more I improve, it's good for the team and more for myself as well.
Kattimani, you returned to FC Goa after a while, and how do you now you are one of the senior players in the team? How do you assess the character, mentality, etc. of this current set of players? As one of the senior players, leaders in the team, how do you feel about how the team is working, building up for the season, etc.?
No, I joined this year, but the team is from the last season, and I may be the senior one, but the team already set up and they know much better than me. But it's good for me to see them learn and help them as well, and they help me as well. But the team knows what we have to do in our match, and we'll do that every match, every time.
Thank you.
Laxmikant, one last. It's been a long journey for you so far. So through your ups and downs, any particular advice given by any ex-player or coach that has helped you the most to be yourself and to improve?
I mean, it's personal improvement. It is. You should know what you have to do because it's up and down always there. It's about it's the next day. Today the day is gone. What is gone, you can't do anything. So next day, what you have to improve, you have to keep doing that, and it will come.
Any more questions for Kati? Alright, we'll move on to the question.
Coach, we spoke about this earlier. I had asked you during the media day what made you bring back Kattimani to FC Goa, especially because both the goalkeepers that were there last year have been relieved, Nehru as well as Ashraf. Especially, I'm asking because the defensive performance seemed better last season in a sense. 7 to 8 clean sheets were there. yet you decided to bring in a new goalkeeper. What made you bring in Kattimani? What was something different that you wanted from him?
Difficult question because there are more than one question in the same moment. No? Because finally, in terms of defense, I know that is like a topic, but it's the reality. It's not about the line of four. It's more about because practically the line of four is sometimes plays like a someone, but practically now it's playing Udanta. But the centre backs are the same couple after the injury of Sandesh, and my feeling is that Nodey and Nim they performed in a good way last season, and I think that the work is for all the team. It's true that we are defending not better or bad. Maybe with the other team is creating more chances. This is the reality, especially in the game against Mohammedan. Not in the first or first game was they didn't arrive too much, and the other day was very open game with chances for both teams. But it's not about exactly not about this or that. About Kattimani, I think that you know my opinion. I think it's my 5th season here. I was very lucky to spend with him 3 wonderful seasons, and in my first season he was not the first choice in the beginning. Was Subroto, but he deserved to. He entered in the team after 6-7 games. And I told you the other day, I don't know if he's the best goalkeeper or not, but he's the goalkeeper with less mistakes from the moment or since the moment that I am here. This is the reality. It's true, and I spoke with him about this, that after one ACL and just comeback ACL was how is this in English? It's very difficult, and he's again in a because he's a very good professional, and we are I am very confident in Kattimani from day one. He knows perfectly. He was one of the main protagonists when we won the ISL. And it's not only because he saved the penalties in the final or in the Bandot. It's about that he's a goalkeeper that in our style of play is very complete, because it's not a goalkeeper who play only in the line. He can go outside, he can play outside the box, he can mistakes. Every goalkeeper has mistakes, but it's true that we are very comfortable with him in the bench. This doesn't mean that Viraj and Ashdip, both, in my opinion, are very good goalkeepers also.
Coach, 3 matches, 3 different type of performances. So, what's the progress now? You see that FC Goa close to that, finding that consistent level.
I think that we have a lot of things to improve. It's true that there was defeat, draw, win, but it's true that the other day in some moments we play very good. In some moments we need to manage better the situation, but it's true that again that we have important players with experience, injured players, and we are playing with a lot of young guys, especially with the substitutions. Young guys that they have to adapt to the games in ISL. But the other day I think that we deserve to win. It's true that East Bengal they were very nervous, but obviously if you compare with our performance against Mohammedan, was 1,000 times better.
Coach, how much has the win against East Bengal changed the mood within the dressing room? Has it helped in any way?
Always, when you win, the mood is always fantastic. Everyone say, oh, we have a good group, a fantastic group. For me, the fantastic group, you have to show the fantastic group when the things doesn't work. Then you can show if the group is good or not. And obviously the mood now is very good, and we expect to continue tomorrow with another win. We know the difficulties because we play against, my opinion, a very good team, and let's see. But obviously we need to improve, and for us this break, I think that will be very good. Arrive in a good moment.
Is Arman Sadiku available?
Yes, he will play tomorrow. I told you the other day after the game that was bad luck because was one small injury in the former day of the game. He couldn't play, but after 2-3 days he was training again.
Coach, Northeast won the Durand Cup at the start of the season. The team is one of the dangerous in size. So how much dangerous for you?
They have one of the best things in modern football. You know what is my opinion about these kind of things, but the continuity. They have 80%, 85%, have 3 players from Morocco, 3 players from Spain. The Indian players are growing a lot. They play. Sometimes, in some moments, they don't want the ball. They are comfortable without the ball, but they are very, very dangerous because everything that they try to do, they work a lot. The counter-attack, the set pieces, they are very strong in duels. In fact, we didn't beat them last season. 2 draws and 1 defeat. And it's a very difficult team, not for us, for every team. In fact, they lost against Mohumban, and my opinion was not fair. The score, they play a very good game in Kolkata also. Then again, I am very tiresome in this, but I think that will be a tough game for us, but also for them.
Coach, last match Gaurs did a hat-trick.
Yeah.
So how you see this? This in the home ground, it will be more progressive for FC Goa.
You know how is football. In the former week, I don't know how many messages, remove Borja, now Borja Ballon d'Or. This is football. Borja is a very good player. He played in La Liga. It's not because you are a coincidence. And didn't play 10 years ago. No, he played in La Liga 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We know. I spent with him a lot of time. I was my player in B team Las Palmas. Was my player in main team Las Palmas. Was my player in Hyderabad. Is my player here in FC Goa. The quality, the left foot of Borja, I don't think that there are a lot of players with this quality. Then sometimes you play better, sometimes you perform worse. But in terms of, even he can tell you as a teammate, he's always positive. He's very in the dressing room. He's a very important guy, and I think that most of the coaches would like to have one player like Borja in the squad.
Coach, one more thing is, last match FC Goa has did one record now. They have scored 350 goals in the last 10 seasons, but they didn't get any clean title.
I don't know, maybe because we are defending worse, or maybe, I don't know, but last season 0 penalties, this season 3 games, 3 penalties, small penalties, 1 red card, last season 0 red cards, not last season, my last 3 seasons 0 red cards. But okay, I think that some moments football is like this, no? Okay. If you see the action of Cal, because here he touched the ball clearly with the left foot, but it's true that with the right foot how is this?
Stand.
The opponent. But if you play football, you know that where is the intention. The intention is not there. Same that now with this guy Ashir that they for he can play tomorrow. He's a guy that is a very brave guy, but his intention never was to kill the player. Then the problem is that you need to know, you need to have knowledge about football, and you need to know after 3, 4, 5 seasons or 6 card, first red card in India, you need to know the qualities of everyone. There are referees with 4 or 5 years experience that they don't know which player is diving, which player is this, the characteristics of every player. It's one thing, but it's mandatory for the referees to study how are the players. And that's all. Obviously mistakes, everyone, the goalkeeper, the coach, the referee, everyone can make mistakes. But at least you need to prepare better, to know better how is every player.
Coach, credit card is your car, so you know my available for promoters. So we want to change the game for the promoters.
We play another player. For sure, won't play with that. Will be another player in the pitch. We will play with 11, and if we have the 4 foreigners that we will have, all 4 foreigners will be there. Yes, I think.
Anybody else who miss the game tomorrow? Apart from the regular
No.
injuries?
Only regular injuries and Cal. The other players are available. And the good thing is that after this break we recover Yasir Iker for sure. And let's see Sandesh. Maybe he can arrive also against Mumbai. Then better not only for the team, for the coach, even for the competence during the training sessions. This is very good.
What are the kind of improvements that you're looking at from FC Goa, given that you had 3 different performances and none of the performances have satisfied you in the last 3 games? So what are the kind of improvements that you want?
I think, in my opinion, one team has to be consistent. And till now we are not consistent. We play a very good first minutes against Jamshedpur, then the last minutes in the first half, even despite that we scored, were not very good. The second half was bad. In Mohammedan, practically all the game was very bad. And the other day we played very good football till the moment that the penalty. Then in some minutes we were doubting, but this I can understand. This is normal. No? You are winning 2-0, comfortable. And then when they score the 2-1, obviously the other team, they play also. But in the second half, till the moment of the red card, I think that we managed good the game. I think that we need this. You need to be consistent. When I say consistent, means that you can make mistakes, but you know that you can count with this guy. You are consistent if you show that you can play in all the situations of the game. And still, there are some young players that use, and it's normal, that they will get in with more game time, and we need these players with experience that they are still injured or still in not his best moment, no? Like Seriton, that we are expecting that immediately will be ready to play.
Any more questions? All right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you all for attending. Thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Kattimani. Good luck for tomorrow.